Hello, and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Here, we'll discuss Ripple and XRP. You probably already knew from the title of this video that we'd be covering a lot of terrain and talking about some fairly serious things today, including a wide variety of coins and monetary systems. Let's get this post up and running first. Let's rewind to the 13th of July. After a judge rules in favor of Ripple against the SEC, the value of XRP coin skyrockets. Your thoughts? When this happened, the music suddenly started to alter in every room. Even XRP's detractors suddenly found themselves constantly discussing the cryptocurrency. You may have heard that XRP is one of the most bullish assets in this sector. If that's the case, then you might be wondering why this gust of wind even matters. Since then, XRP and the XRP system have only continued to expand, making it one of the few cryptocurrencies with a clear route for at least the next 2.5 years. There is a large supply of Ripple's native cryptocurrency, XRP, which may be used immediately away. Everything involving XRP only grows and strengthens with time. Post it and other updates here. Black Swan investors predict a crypto market bull run in a tweet. The unpredictable bull hits the mark in this case. The next crypto bull run will be fueled by clear laws about regulators. Regulating projects on solid ground will be explained through a new narrative that draws on the SEC's and FTX's dishonest histories. Here are emails demonstrating Sam Bateman's unpaid campaign to win over government bureaucrats. Please hear me out. On top of all we've covered regarding graft manipulation and everything else, I think the top is ready to come off. The SEC and FTC tax evasion of yesteryear will be retold as a new tale to demonstrate how to regulate enterprises with solid underlying structures. Emails demonstrating how sandbank personnel and pre-recorded federal inspectors operate are also provided. Pay attention. Looking at the current state of corruption, manipulation, and underhanded agreements in this industry, the pieces are in place for a major probe. What occurs is another thing that I think will surprise and shock a lot of people. Sooner or later, the truth will emerge. As we've already mentioned, the community is actively engaging in numerous interactions with those they regard highly and are willing to lavishly support. What do I mean by this? There you go. Charles Hoskinson, if you please. Take heed. I'm out of jokes on ADA since I've already discussed it. The truth is that not only do I not trust, but neither does Charles Hoskinson. He seems pretty immature to me. Thirdly, let's hear what he's been saying recently. That suggests the third hypothesis is correct. So, the year 2022, specifically October, is the starting point, and he initially labeled the XRP community as conspiracy theorists. To him, it's completely unreal. He often broaches the subject of XRP. Now, all he seems to talk about is ET-gate. I suppose everyone was ready to just forget about Charles Hoskinson and move on to the next thing, or at least make the connection and send him to Eastgate. However, you just can't seem to quit discussing it or covering up the facts. If they weren't guilty, why would they do this? This proves that his tweet was merely a joke. However, from their answers, it's clear that both Greenwood Holdings and MJ Green Incorporated were thinking along the same lines. The truth or a lie is revealed via inquiry. Those who would rather not have questions asked worry about this. If you can prove Charles's innocence, people will regard him significantly differently. I concur with all of this. But he's decided to go this route. Everything we need to know about him may be gleaned from his actions. Why I agree with this statement is because someone is obviously trying to seem innocent here. He just released a 52-minute film on the 15th in which he tries to cover up the truth regarding the instructor Kate. For the benefit of the locals, Mr. Howard in particular, I present and now, Larissa's thoughts. Let me begin by discussing the film featured on the October 10th episode of Nerd Nation Unbox. According to Charles, the emails did not prove any instances of bribery or favoritism. This 52-minute video of him ranting contains much the same information. You're up to date on the XRP scene and the status of the ET-gate, He reiterates his claim that Ethereum has not compensated anyone in this video. Someone from Ethereum could have bribed him, but this video shows him arguing that his emails only demonstrate preference and not corruption. Obtaining his emails and other documents is well worth it if they reveal the SEC's thought process and help prove that the rules weren't implemented uniformly. That's acceptable. But corruption isn't necessary for any of those other things. For them, preference alone will do. Massive pattern of behavior. But hold on, that doesn't show dishonesty. Question is, what gives? A government organization tasked with being forthright with the public and safeguarding individual investors. Do you now have a preferred individual? Is it possible to buy this kind of preference with money? Exactly why would they choose a favorite? This demonstrates bias and corruption, accepting bribery. For this reason, the entire XRP community has connected Charles Hoskinson to the F-Gate. In a recent video, we discussed this very topic. However, things are heating up today, with community members like Min administrators putting up Bitstamp facts. This was officially posted by Bitstamp. He was instrumental in conceiving up FM's ICO and deciding upon Switzerland as the location for incorporating the Ethereum Foundation. He also served as the project's CEO for a while. We see why he wants to shift gears here. Now, there is no such thing as an actual F-Gate. It's simply prejudice, right? Absolutely no corruption. The key is to push, considering how amusing that is. No project, no matter how well developed technically, can hope to compete with Ethereum because of the head start it received in the regulatory process. The Securities and Exchange Commission has been informed of the danger. These days, the deal will be over before the first Times Square sign can be erected. Sorry, he actually owes money. Joseph Lubin actually said this. Really? What a ridiculous idea. Seriously, what's going on here? When did this start? In what way is this not evidence of graft? Like this? You can't possibly condone bribes. Again, he's tagging Charles, his plan, exactly? Does the SEC need a fee? Not sure what you mean. This is so obvious. Here's that comment again, emphasizing how quickly things have progressed and how significant the network effect is for the Ethereum project. Once again, you can find these lines here. And it baffles me why the F-Gate is still so widely unknown. Since it's larger than Ethereum, we've been calling attention to it in this way. Any given initiative may have some connection to the Americans with Disabilities Act. The key question is, how much larger is this, right? To what extent are authorities being bribed? Like Ethereum, they benefited from being an early adopter. That's right, official government endorsement is the reason why. But, you know, this isn't a crime, guys. The SEC now appears to be playing favoritism. Despite the fact that it is their mission to keep people safe. This is all just partiality in the sales industry. Someone in this field has become more of a buffoon than ever before. I don't know where this guy gets his ideas, but he's officially lost my respect and my interest. Additionally, we owe a debt of gratitude to utility theory for allowing the usage of ETK, which means that everyone can do their own research. The font map provided here is an illustration of ETK in action. Amazingly significant. It dwarfs Ethereum in size. And you can hone down on specifics to see how it applies to pretty much everyone. Gary is on it, and it's the basis for the release of some large man. The examples are endless. However, what do you know? Who else would you expect to find here? Oh, he's our boy. How are things, Charles? It sounds like Charles and I share the same opinion. From over here, we can observe that. This is a fascinating topic. Charles's qualifications and story of his dispute with the original Ethereum foundations have made him a controversial figure in the cryptocurrency community. In addition, we can see that Hoskinson was briefly the CEO of the Ethereum project and has been meeting with key Ethereum founders. There are numerous connections between him and the ICO, which he helped to organize. How could this person, as I've already argued, deny the existence of the EKG gate? Because he seems to have so many influential connections, we need really consider whether or not to trust what he says. Everything, from the foundation's initial setup in Switzerland to its subsequent expansion, was meticulously planned by him. We can't take anything he says at face value because, well, he lies all the time. He is deeply rooted in Ethereum's history. A conflict of interest exists. He's been trying to conceal information and fool people, and this is something he simply can't discuss. But before we wrap up, I want to make it clear that this is not evidence of wrongdoing. Surely it's just a matter of favoritism. It's amusing to watch how deeply immersed in a dream world some folks appear to be. However, I did tweet about my latest video. In it, I discussed how, over time, XRP has risen to prominence as one of the most discussed fear tokens. I've already explained how I'm trying to figure out why Charles Hoskinson keeps bringing up ETA Gate and the XRP community. The existence of the ETS gate is the sole explanation. Yes, actually. That's clear to us. Many of these folks also have significant concerns about XRP. For at least 2.5 years, it has existed outside of any form of governance. Every day, the new data surpasses the previous one. The value of XRP is also increasing daily. I am unconcerned with the cost. Don't even go there. The fundamentals are what I'm getting at here. They will be exposed. Will XRP maintain its position as the second largest cryptocurrency by market capitalization if this metric remains unchanged? What effect might it have on Ethereum? Is this the thing that saves Bitcoin? The true question is that. In my opinion, this is another reason why so many of these folks are so terrified. This, I think, is what has sparked so much interest in XRP. I'm cynical because, well, XRP is constantly in the news and everyone seems to be talking about it. They also frequently poke fun at locals and their community. According to their definition, XRP is this. I always wonder, have you ever wondered why they keep bringing it up? Do you ever ponder the motivations behind efforts to keep secrets like the ETH gate under wraps? I can see clearly now. Now that we have that settled, I'm hoping the video was enjoyable for you. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.